Hey guys, today I'm going to teach you how to fill in your brows. You're going to need a spoolie brush that looks like this, or it's called a lash and brow brush. You're also going to need a brow brush and a brow pencil. You need a dark brown if your hair is like black. If your brows and I'm sorry. If the hairs on your brows are like really dark, you're gonna need a black brown. If you're blonde, you can use a blonde. If your hair is a bit red, you can use a auburn, which is like a reddish brown color. But my hair is black, so I'm using a dark brown. And the hairs on my brows are black, so I'm gonna teach you guys how to fill in your brows. First, you're gonna need to brush your brows in place. This part is really important. It doesn't matter if you use your lash brush or you use your spoolie, your brow brush, sorry, or your spoolie. But if you don't have either, I'm gonna show you how to use with your pencil first. So first, I'm going to be drawing my brows on, basically not really drawing, but I'm going to be tracing the areas that I want my hairs to look like I have hairs and stuff like that. So I'm getting closer. As you can see, my your brows need to be shaped for this, like you need to have them shaped. So I'm gonna get in, you guys can see. So I'm going to be tracing my brows right here gently. I'm not going to make sure that there isn't any harsh lines. So you can see I started tracing my brows in very gently, not harsh at all. And I'm starting from right here, as you can see, and I'm going along the line. So I'm filling my brows in, I'm not faking my brows in. And I'm going to come from here, come all the way down to where my brows should end. It doesn't matter if you mess up right now, you're gonna clean everything up after anyway. Rain is falling. I always have some element working for me, right? So I'm filling my brows in now, taking my time, and I'm filling my brows in. There is no need to rush. Your brows are not supposed to be swing. Your black eyeliner is supposed to be swing. Sorry, don't crucify me, my mouth. So after you see that I drew that line there, I'm going to head on up in there and fill it in. Then I'm going to take my spoolie brush and I'm going to just brush any harsh lines out. Brush everything neatly into place. Can you see that? I'm going to go ahead again with my pencil, fill everything in, taking my time, going a bit darker but not very dark, not very heavy. I'm gently filling in my brows. So I'm not going to go to the start of my brows there and put a lot of color because I'm going to brush it out. Because no one's brows start like this and start heavy. Your brows are not like that. You see your brows start faded first, and then the midsection has more hair, and then the ends come down, and they could have less hair or they could have more hair. But most of your hair is in your midsection right here at the arch of your brows. And the beginning of your brows don't have a lot of hair, so you shouldn't put a lot of color there because no one's brows starts like that. So you brush it out with your spoolie to fade that color out. You're brushing out any harsh lines. And taking away excess product. So to get rid of that peak right there that is a bit darker, you can also use your brush. You can also use your brow brush. That was weird. You can pull it, the hairs forward so you can get product out. So you can get your brows to look a bit lighter at the beginning. So you're just basically tracing your brows and removing hair or dispersing product with your brow brush or your spoolie. Dispersing means you're taking whatever product it has there and you're spreading it. You're spreading it over the brow, not outside of the brow, into the brow, and you're dispersing it so it's even. It's not harsh right here and then just your brow is just harsh. No, you want your brow to be looking soft still, looking natural, looking like it's movable but still not harsh. So to get my brows really looking natural to the front, I press my pencil brush against my face and I just drag it up sometimes. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to. If you like your brows harsh, I'm sorry, you can do it the way you want to do it. But I'm just going to fill this one in really quickly. There are many ways to fill your brows in. You don't always have to use a brow pencil. You can use Anastasia Brow Wiz, which is a gel-based product, to fill your brow in. You can also use an eyeshadow that is the complexion of your brows. There are many other products. My brows are not very unruly, so I don't always use brow gel or something to tame them in unless if I want them to be a bit more unreal or something. Just to get them the way I want them, I try to finish off. And that's basically it. Yeah, and this is how I fill my brows in with no concealer, no added touch, no nothing. My brows are just filled in and they're neat. If you want to do the concealer trick, I recommend that you get a concealer that is one shade lighter than you. Just one shade. Two shades if you want an added highlight, but I would not put that extremely light shade over. I wouldn't suggest that you put that over your brows because then you'll have those halo brows. Sorry, but then I suggest that you get a shade that is your complexion. So wherever you swatch it to be your complexion, your neck, your face, your hand, it doesn't matter once it's really your complexion. So I would take that lighter shade and I would just take some of it. I wasn't really going to use this brush, but alright, you don't necessarily have to use an angle brush. You can use a brush that is like this because I usually use this. But you know, this is going to be a bit more ergonomically friendly, but I'll show you how, if you have this, how you can use this as well. And I would take that lighter shade and I would just clean anywhere up and make my brows a bit more on the perfect side. Blend all that in. So you see, when it's your complexion, when it's a little lighter than you, like a shade lighter than you or two shades lighter than you, it's a bit easier to get it in there and get it to look more natural. I would get rid of that completely. like I would use my fingers as well to make sure it's gone and looking neat. Then for the other side, start at the base, cleaning up every bit of color. Neatly cleaning up your brows. And then you get rid of any excess concealer that was there. You blend it in. Get rid of any harsh lines. That's how I would do my underbrows. And then I would take the complexion, that is the concealer, that is my complexion. And this is optional, but you can do it if you like. You can go to the top of the brows to just make them absolutely neat and perfect. I don't always start at the tip right here because I like the whole natural front right there. So I go from like here and I sweep my color around to just get it to be neat. And I'm not afraid to use my hands because your hands are the best tool for your face. Same with the other side. Just get it all neat, get it all in there. So it's easier when you have shaped your brows before. It's not recommended that you try to do this if your brows haven't been shaved or something like that. And just to get rid of the whole swing fake look, because I don't like that. So I just brush that the way I want it to be. Yeah. And that's it. There you have it. That's your brows. So I'm just gonna finish my face really quick, and then that's it for the tutorial. So hang with me for a second, let me finish my face.